Good evening everyone, and welcome to another Splatoon 2 Race to the Top Ranked Battle live stream. This product is provided by Nintendo, just a little reminder there. And we are going to hop into some B-Rank tower control. The rank meter not looking so hot right now. I have 3 cracks in it. However, I am exactly at the okay line. So even if we get a couple losses in here, the meter shatters, but we'll stay at B-Rank, we'll just lose some of our progress. Nothing too bad. We are definitely, absolutely, hopefully, maybe, I would like to get to rank B+ today. That would be really nice. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Brandon. It's great to see you guys. Diamond Does Mining, Infected Duck, Turtle Frog, Death Madness, always coming. Abby, Conrad, always coming to the Splatoon streams. Psychotic Komachan, thank you guys. We are hopping right in here with tower control, and I forgot to replenish my experience tickets. Whatever, I don't care. Doesn't matter that much at this level. How many cracks do you need to rank down, asks Ignited Foxy. As soon as you get your 4th crack, you rank down. Or you lose experience if you're above the okay line. Let's see, okay. Tower Control Moray, I haven't played this yet. I probably should have scouted, but I played Splatoon 1. Basically the same thing, except with less cracking. Dude, 4 shots to kill, my favorite thing in the game. Can we missiles, please? Nice. He's gonna... Oh, I thought that was the enemy inkjetting. Let's claim this. Toxic Mist. I'm gonna run out of ink, but... Oh, I did not notice the antenna missiles. Gotta pay more attention to that. Welcome, Master Elf. Thank you, Crimson, for the host. Always appreciate it. Happy says, don't ask for shoutouts, please. If Leafy reads your comment, he reads your comment. I don't mind giving shoutouts if people want them. You guys are here. I think you deserve a shoutout if you're interested in one. It's just a little difficult to give them during ranked battle, so I do apologize. Oh man, I thought they lost it. All right, let's play a little smarter here. Not look at the chat as much. It's tempting, but I shouldn't. Oh, okay. Nobody saw that. Like I was saying, let's play smarter this time. Well, I didn't die, so it could have been worse. That was awful. Just an awful throw. Oh, surprise. Ink armor. Welcome, Joey G. It's great to see you. He says, Notification Squad, who else is here? Thank you for turning on notifications, Joey. The Splatoon 2 live stream schedule can be a bit awkward due to the map rotation thing. So it's always nice to have them on if you don't want to miss a thing. Death from above? Maybe? Oh, yeah, from them. Okay, who is that? Jeez. All 4 of them are there. I should be looking at my map more is what I need to get used to doing. I haven't gotten used to that yet. Pulling up the map and really looking at it. Like, I always looked at the map on Wii U, obviously. But it's so risky in this that I haven't really figured out how to be super pro. Welcome, Sages. Welcome, Mert. Great to see you guys. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm guessing it's Mare, but you've never corrected me. Cool. Got Boyka. Doesn't really sound English. Missiles? Where are they? What the heck? Where is everyone? Oh, they're behind me! Okay. That was a pleasant surprise. Flying High, thank you. He says, I've subscribed for the awesome Splatoon content. I wouldn't exactly call this match awesome, but we've had some awesome matches in the past, and we will today. So thank you very much. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Feels absolutely insane to say that, considering that 2 months ago I was at 2,500. I don't know why I do that. I'm really bad at getting away like that. I should just turn around and try and fight. But the issue is that Jet Squelcher takes 4 hits to kill. Silas says you can move with the map up. Of course. I'm just saying it's risky because you can't really see. Like, if somebody was in front of me here, I wouldn't know. I do usually move when I have the map up. Road to 100k, says Abby. That's a very long road. But you never know in a few years. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The 96 gal was my main in Splatoon 1, but I just don't like the loadout that it has in this game. If they could give it, if I could get my splash wall back, I'd be really happy. If I could get 10 missiles on it, that would be really nice. At least either or, you know? Either splash wall or 10 missiles would make me happy. Oh, Captain Falcon wants me to play Splash-o-Matic in Ranked. I'll do it in Splat Zones, but I won't do it in Tower Control. I need the range on Jet Squelcher. But next time that I stream Splat Zones, which should be tomorrow, I'll do it. What am I doing in this round? I don't know. I keep, like, jumping in, and I don't know why. Hey, Moderator Angry, thanks for calling to help out. Thank you, Moderator J12 Cone. Welcome, Denetice. Yeah, that was an awful match. If I had to explain what I did wrong, in short, I'd say that I'm really bad at Moray, basically, and I tend to jump in way too hard. I'm not very good at maneuvering around the little, I want to say roads almost, and really approaching people well. I'm either like completely out in the open or not in a position where I can get people. Do I like the new tower control checkpoints, asks William. Yeah, I think they're a good addition. I know a lot of people don't like them, so I'm not going to say objectively they're good competitively because I'm not in the position to say that, right? However, in my opinion, I really enjoy them. I think that it makes it a little more difficult to steamroll people. And it makes it so that you really have to prove that you're the superior team by being able to defend the objective in a stationary position. At least in my opinion. Benetai says that moment when Leafy starts his stream at 2 AM. Wow. Thank you for staying up to watch me. Alright. Ours up there. Let's scale this wall. Maybe snipe people from over here. Over here. Get him. Aw, man. 96 gal again. Any tips for Rainmaker and leveling up, asks I don't like you. To level up, play Turf War and spam arrow meme. For Rainmaker, try, if your allies are okay-ish, then playing support is usually going to make it easier to carry than taking the Rainmaker yourself. That's my main tip. Okay. That was a very poor poison mist throw. That's going on the poor poison mist throw compilation video. Oh, jeez. Pull out the triple 10 missiles, but I'm just not performing well right now. Should make myself a lot more useful. Careful, I think they have a base blaster that's gonna be smacking me with the poison mist. Gotta watch out for that charger too. Try taking out the charger. Here, we can just scale this wall. Kaboom! Surprise! Alright, let's go. Oh, I didn't know the blaster knew I was there. Rough. Coach Out says, when I got the tweet, I always spill my coffee running to my laptop. Oh man. Glad you can make it. Welcome, T-Bob. Oh, that's a good idea. Happy says that the 10,000 subscriber special, because I wasn't sure what to do for it, should be the Poison Mist Failure compilation. That'll be pretty funny. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I thought that the Stingray would run out earlier than it did. Flying High-Ats, could we see some Octobrush action? Maybe. Octobrush isn't bad for tower control, actually. Okay. Running a little low on time right now. Jeez. Okay. Try and claim that. I'll go around the side. Check out who's there. Okay, so we have this guy. What's he doing? I outrange him, which is nice. Octobrush is going to try and surprise us from here. So let's Poison Mist. Oh! And he still ended up surprising me from up top. Ah! Oh my god. See, I knew exactly what he was going to do, and he still got me. Wow. Let's see here. Well, we claimed the tower, which is nice, but we only have a minute. Let's try and 10 of missiles. Get off of there, please. The main thing that I like about 10 of missiles is that it's sort of similar-ish to Killer Whale. And you might not think so at first, but it's really good at getting people to move. So if somebody's in a spot where you really don't want them to be in, and you know exactly where they're going to be after you use 10 missiles, then it's really good for getting kills. Not directly with the 10 missiles themselves, but baiting your opponents into a position where it will net you that kill. Oh, that was supposed to be a double. Nice. Can we keep the tower? No. Because 96 gal. Oh, wow. Meter's probably gonna crack here. Do I prefer Octobrush or Inkbrush? Asks Michael. I prefer Octobrush. Favorite amiibo outfit other than the school gear? Well, that's eliminating 1/3 of the amiibo outfits. Probably the Squinja outfit then. Christopher, thank you for subscribing. Valentine. What weapon was Valentine? Oh, the carbon roller. Okay. Let's hop in for another match here. Alright, let's see how this match goes. I would prefer to play on Shipyard, but can't really stop that. Alright, nice, nice. Alright, let's see here. Booyah! Come on, Sasika. Okay, cool. Alright. Poison Mist? Oh, that was a really good burst bomb. Squibby says, loving the no-skill charger gameplay. Thank you. Not gonna lie, kinda wanna try out GooTuber, but I'm awful with chargers. Whoa, triple kill! Take the tower team, please. That was pretty nice. What? How? They have what? They have one guy up, and we had 3, and somehow they took the tower. How is that possible? Ooh, hey, got the splat. And they did too. Michael asks, Leafy, do you suggest I use motion controls even if I use Ink Brush? Will it make a difference? Yes, it absolutely will. Ink Brush doesn't really require a lot of aiming, but motion controls are still going to be a huge boon. Highly suggest them. Ooh, almost got the Quadra, but not quite. Blaster is closer than I thought it was. Mainly because it's the Rapid Blaster, which has a very long range. I shouldn't let him distract me, though, because somebody else is on the tower, and that's what matters. There we go. Can we take this? No, we can't. Tentamissiles, watch out. Tentamissiles are a very powerful tool for ranked tower control. And they have a couple weapons with them. Alright. You know, I really should run Tenacity. That would be a good idea. Jet Squelcher, 96 cal, or Splattershot Pro S Caden. They each have their own pros and cons. 96 cal is the most powerful, but the least accurate. Jet Squelcher is the least powerful, but the longest ranged. And 96 cal is, or sorry, and Splattershot Pro is sort of middle for everything. Oh, and it has the highest accuracy. Which is both good and bad. It's good if you're good and bad if you're bad. It's the short version. Aw, man. I was sort of getting doubled there. Let's see here. Hi, General Crit Kill. He asks, why does merch say that he's busy and to come back later whenever you try to add slots to gear? That's because you can't buy them in this game. You can only use Super Sea Snails on them. You get Sea Snails by leveling up to 30 and beyond. Max level is 50. Do I take the tower? I don't think so. Stealth. Shh. Get him. Or not, because I have awful aim. Yeah, geez, okay. Blaster is kind of crazy. Welcome, Nazu. Nazu says, the Pro has terrible inklet mileage. Yeah, that's a big thing, too. Pretty much all three of the weapons, the 96 cal, the Jet Squelcher, and the Splattershot Pro, they all chug ink like crazy. The N-Zap is a pretty good weapon for ink efficiency, if you're wondering. At least in my opinion. Watch out for the Tentamissiles. Just seems like a constant barrage of them to me. Can I get in a safe spot to use this, please? Yeah, let's just go. Nice. See, that's so frustrating. I hate that slope. You can't jump on the tower. Oh, okay. Rapid Blaster. Takes a lot of strategy and good aim to use it. Welcome, Goldever. Great to see you. Yeah, we ran out of time there. The meter's probably gonna crack. What's my ideal gear set? What I have now, plus 3 Inksaver sub. Oh wow, put in the most work there, by far. Check out those stats. Yes, maintained rank. Sweet. Along with a stream be 2 hours. General Crit Kill asks, if I was a professional and played with somebody who was also professional, but had a much higher pay grade, would they still get a higher grade for winning? Yes, they would, because you're still in the same rank. Alright, let's see what happens here. Jonathan Martinez, welcome. He says moans. I don't know why you're moaning, because we're on Moray Towers. I agree. Alright, hello. Oh, that was a diversion. They took the tower. Hey, Slosher. Get out of here. Nice. Oragna, welcome back. It's great to see you again. Michael asks, what are the variations of ink brush in Splatoon 2 right now? We only have the base ink brush and the Octobrush. None of the crazy nouveau stuff. Great, another Rapid Blaster. I'm very surprised right now. Slosher, try Slosher, so surprising. Alright, double missiles. I mean, that wasn't a great idea. Or maybe it was, considering that we took the tower. Where's the Rapid Blaster? Over here? I can get him, sort of. That was an awful miss. Yes, got the lead. Oh, hey, how's it going? Come on, get him, Bucket Boy. General Crit Kill asks, you also hate Moray Towers. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell. If so, do you think the new ways of transportation make it better? No, it's still awful. Kieran asks, can you do some Salmon Run? Disregarding the fact that this is explicitly titled Tower Control Ranked Livestream, I literally cannot do some Salmon Run right now. It's not up. It is, it's not available. Nicholas Williams says, I noticed in the FAQ, thanks for reading it, that you mentioned you changed it to say that the max level is 50 instead of saying that we don't know what it is yet. Did somebody reach it already? And yes, a Japanese player did reach level 50. Shoutouts to Nazu for sending me a screenshot of that. You don't get any sort of reward for reaching level 50, by the way. Just Super Sea Snails. Very disappointing. Welcome back, Spookers. Great to see you again. Oh, uh-oh. Watch out for the suction bomb. Or don't. Where is it? Okay. I'm not going to say that was worth, but it wasn't bad. Yogurt says, my favorite mode on my favorite map. Moray Towers is your favorite map? Congratulations, I guess. I'm glad you can enjoy the game. That was... it wasn't bad, considering that we got to the checkpoint. And I haven't died yet. What is that guy doing? Dropping down. Is he trying to bamboozle us? Yep, that was a successful bamboozle. Ragna says, can't come to streams for a week, Leafy. Rest in peace, me. Aw, man, I'm so sorry. M-Dog, great to see you. Awesome. Look at that. We all had Tentamissiles. That's why we won. That is why we won. Because we all had Tentamissiles. LBS, hi Leafy. Worst game by Nintendo in your opinion? Paper Mario Sticker Star. And Color Splash by extension. But Color Splash is slightly less awful than Sticker Star. Do you like pork mackerel as toast with wings? Unpopular opinion, but yes, I love it. I think it's great. It's really fun. Welcome, Steel Sombro. Welcome, Red Mario 5. Great to see you. The other console is not responding. I sure do love 8-player peer-to-peer connections. That's a fantastic idea, Nintendo. Great work. Michael asks, I have another question. No problem. What's the story behind Little Judge? Little Judd. I always have difficult saying that. Is what I'm guessing you're asking about, and it is a major spoiler. It's a late game sunken scroll, so I won't say it. Dragon Memester asks, 101 Leafy, any memes? Yeah, I played against a guy called I Dab Daily in Turf War a couple hours ago, and I was just very disappointed. Extremely disappointed. Death Bandit says, do you play Dokkan Battle? No, I don't have the time to, unfortunately. Hello, welcome, Hardcore Gamer. Alright, where even are the opponents here? Let's get out of the Toxic Mist, please. They didn't claim the tower, we just lost it. You know, if I could not be awful at aiming, that would be awesome. That'll make me a lot more useful to my teammates. Alright, double splat there. That's pretty nice. Oh no. Is that a blaster? Yeah. Getting caught in a blaster's Toxic Mist is never good. It's worse than getting caught in a normal Toxic Mist because they're absolutely going to hit you. Welcome, Mage of Mages. I love the name. Thank you very much for coming, and I'm so sorry that you're sick today. Hope that this stream is fun. Make sick being slightly less bad. Nice. Gotcha, Mike. Oh, okay. Inkstorm is pretty good for tower control if you know how to aim it, because you get a guaranteed splat if the other person underestimates the power. Whoa, sweet. And if they don't, then they still get off the tower. We're getting 1 splat at least out of that. 2. Because they forced him to reposition. That was a good 10 of missiles. Oh, geez. That was a fantastic splashdown. Good one, Chris. Kinetic asks, how do you get the literal P90? You have to complete every stage in hero mode with the hero shot. And then you get the hero shot replica. Yeah, it's a pretty funny design. It's literally just like a neon green actual gun. Alright. Let's get this 10 missiles up, and kablam. I want to immobilize myself. Oh, jeez. Okay. So I really need to watch out for the Rapid Blasters. I need to learn how to take care of them instead of just staying on the tower, because Rapid Blasters can and will get you no matter where you are on the tower. Their combination of range and blast radius is very potent in this mode. If your opponent has a Rapid Blaster, watch out. And not only do these guys have a Rapid Blaster, they have a blaster too. Kudos to the guys on the tower. Thanks for pushing while What's-His-Face and I were sort of defending you up front. Like, reverse defending you. Thank you, Angrio, for the host. Really appreciate it. And up we go! Nice work, team! How did we win against 2 blasters? I have no idea, but we did. Blasters make me sad, says Slurp Juice. Me too. What are my thoughts on the Splatbrella, asks Christopher. It's a little too early to say, considering that we don't even have it in multiplayer, but I think it has a lot of potential. I love the shield. It's really cool. Especially since you can reset the shield. Most splats and most specials on my team. Pretty nice. Especially since you can reset the shield just by letting go for a moment. There's going to be a lot of crazy shield stalling, basically. I'm excited. Angrio says, 101 Leafy, hello, how are you doing today? Doing alright. How are you? Blasters are pure rage, says Abby. Bastion says, 9k hype. I know, we got to 9,000 yesterday, and today we're over 9,500. Getting to 10k pretty fast. I'm very excited. Are Splat Dualies viable in ranked, asked Drewbot. Of course. Anything is viable in ranked. If you're good. Really though, I think they are, for sure. Squidward asks, how are you level 37? A potent mixture of black magic and absolute power of will. Welcome, Free Sambro. He says, finally made it to a Leafy stream. Woohoo. Well, I'm glad you can make it, Sambro, and I'm so happy to have you here. That was not what was supposed to happen. We got him while he's sort of tunnel visioning on the tower. Yeah, though I didn't really hit him. I thought he was to the right of the tower, but I guess not. All me right there. Oh, 20 damage of that was me. Oh, those two are actually mostly me. Surprisingly. Hey, get out of here. Get him. Uh-oh. Heal up, please. Please. Thanks. And surprise! Gotcha, Joey. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. Alright, so we're on the checkpoint. Where are my opponents going to be coming from? Up there. So let's mist. Seems like a good idea. I don't want to give up the tower. I'm the only one on here, so I gotta be careful. Gotta stick here. Or not, because of the suction bomb. Let's get off real quick, then get back on. As soon as possible. Splat will. We have ink armor. Try and throw out a ton of missiles while I can. Protect my allies, because I knew I was going to go down. My health was very low, and I could not catch enough of a break to heal up. Unfortunately, we didn't get the knockout, but we did make it to 20 points, so we can at least try and go for the stall. We have a very good lead, and I'm interested in keeping that. Super jumping would unfortunately be too risky, but since I am Jet Squelcher, I can not only defeat the opponent, but from the safety of up there, but also sort of reclaim the tower. Stall while my allies approach the tower. Angro asks, I wonder, is Twitch chat more delayed than YouTube chat? I actually think it's the opposite, but I could be wrong. Welcome back, Anthony. Glad you can make it. I thought he had ink armor for some reason, but I don't think he did because I killed him too fast. Of course, I had damage not only from their ink, but from their splatter shot, so, or rather from their T-Tech. So, their splatter shot pro was able to kill me in basically one hit, if I remember correctly. I'd rather not lose all of our lead here. So I'll try and take him out from above. Might work, might not work. Alright, so it partially worked. But partially is not entirely, unfortunately. Rather not die to the ink storm. Alright, so we didn't lose all of our lead, we just lost basically all of it. Let's fire that off because otherwise it's too risky. It's better to go for a subpar special than to get killed while using it. Aw, man. I was kind of hoping to go for the double before I went down there. Again, I was surrounded in enemy ink and I took too much damage. I would not have been able to retreat. Hello, Roko. It's great to have you. He says, hello, I am Japanese. Welcome. Can we get him one more shot, please? Let's reclaim the tower. Get it moving. I mean, he wasn't interested in hopping on for some reason. Not entirely sure why, because he should have, in my opinion. Not so fast, Splatter Shot Pro. Or maybe so fast, because Jet Squelcher kills in 4 hits. I landed 3, and then, I couldn't. What's my best run in Salmon Run? Please tell, asks Mage of Mages. I'm pretty sure it's 72 eggs. Welcome, Dylan McKim. Says, just watch the Salmon Run live stream. Really entertaining. Keep up the great work, friend. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Death from above? Please? Thanks. Ah! Come on. Where is my team here? What are they doing? I hate to be like that, but I genuinely have no idea where they were there. Any tips for ranked, Skyward Gamer? Hit your opponent and don't get hit by your opponent. Walavauchi says, hello from Sweden. Saw your channel and I was impressed. Thank you. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Look at that. I put in so much work there. 3 specials and 16 splats. Alright. Let's go on for another match here. What do I think of the new meme verse? I love it. It's great to see you again, Q Rabanak. Haven't seen you lately. but I do enjoy having you on the streams. Hello, Mike Gamer Whoop. He says, hey, I'm from Russia. Wow, that's awesome. Welcome, Stardust Sue. Kind of difficult to pronounce with that double sound at the end. Abby asks from 1 to Leaf Pokemon, how much do you like Persona 5? It's certainly my favorite game of the PS4. Might be my favorite game of the year, and might be one of my favorite games of all time. It's difficult to say when the game is so new, but it's absolutely phenomenal, and it's certainly a must-play. Welcome, Super Gamer. Great to see you. We got Bucket Boy? Yeah. Alpha early. Because you gotta be edgy like that, right? You can't just say Charlie. That's too normal. You take the tower, thanks. Get the Bucket Boy. Alright, nice. Retake the tower. Whip up the 10 missiles. I'll go for the double so that I don't get splatted here. And to force a reposition so I can hopefully get the splat, or my allies can. Thank you, guys. Toxic Mist would be a good placement there. Rather not get splatted by the bucket, so I'll loop around, try and catch him out. Yep, there we go. Rapid Blaster, not exactly going to say he's out of position, but I certainly caught him. I did my part there. I probably shouldn't have died there. I should have been looking out for the Luna Blaster, but I certainly did my part. That's for sure. Welcome, Jeremy D. He says, hello, I am Dutch. Wow. Have people watching from all over the world. This is a pretty intense match, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. Claudio, welcome. He says, hi, Leaf, you make me happy when I watch you because you're so nice. I don't have a Switch, so I watch this, so I get to watch Splatoon 2. Awesome. Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. This guy. The Luna Blaster. Even with the nerfs, it's still a very good weapon, in my opinion. Mage of Mages says, you make my day so suddenly, thank you. I'm glad that I could help out a bit, Mage of Mages. One, I love mages, and two, I absolutely hate being sick. My life basically is just over at any time if I have the most mild of colds. I throw an absolute fit. So glad I could make your day a little bit better. Oh, jeez. Hello to Bucket Boy here. Alright. Squibby says, being a charger mate is hard now with ink armor, the removal of damage up ability, and more small range maps. Well, that's why you play the skillless charger, as I like to call it, or the Jet Squelcher, as the game calls it. It's everything good about the charger, with none of the skill. Oh, why is he super jumping behind me? I need to watch out for that. Thanks for the Splat Bomb. Really? An arrow meme in ranked? I'll be sincerely shocked if he doesn't have the lowest KD out of his entire team. And I'll only be mildly surprised if 2 of his team members put in the same work that he does. Why does the tower sound like an ice cream truck? I don't know, but it's really funny, Q Ravenek. Uh-oh. Tower's just kind of unclaimed here. You're super jumping onto it, though, so that should be an easy kill, hopefully. They're hiding in the blind spot. Oh, hello, Blaster. Great to see you today. But I'm actually joking. That was a practical joke because I hate blasters. Welcome, Squibby. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. He says, the comment that I read earlier, but he needs everyone to know just how hard his life is. He says, being a charger mate is hard now with ink armor, removal of the damage up abilities, and the smaller range maps. Yeah, I know, right? If only they had, like, Arowana Mall in. At least that would be nice little compensation for you, right? That would make your life a little easier. Give you, Arowana Mall, Camp Triggerfish, something, right? Something. A little something to work with. Instead of Muscle Forge. With all those stupid slopes. And there you go, have the little notification. Get out of here, please. Would you kindly? Thank you. Probably should have just saved it for the Quadra spawn missiles, but didn't want to risk it. So we aren't going to get the knockout here. Whoa, nice ink mine. Never thought I'd say that. We aren't going to get the knockout here, but hopefully we'll get the timeout, and I will pass the OK line. We'll be good again. Are the Splat Dualies good? Asks TV. Yeah, I think they are. Not a lot of people are good with them, but I think that they're good. They also got buffed recently. I think that the base Splat Dualies are much better than the Amperi. If I had to describe the Amperi Dualies in one word, I would say meme. A lot of people use them, but I don't think they're good. Hey, get out of here! Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you ever try and pull something like that on me again. That is highly offensive in my Inkling culture. It's my tower, my game. Good game. Glad we won that. Get over the OK line. That was a little intense. Sweating a little hard there. Nice. Putting the most work out of my team outside of the Dualies, who had one less special, but one more splat. But we all did really well there. Hey. Modi, thank you so much. He says, good luck. I know that with your skill, you can get to where you want to be. Thank you so much, Modi. And thank you again, Squibby, for the super chat. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I really appreciate the support, Squibby. I know that you've been watching since the ARM streams, if I'm correct. So it's great to have you here on board again for the Splatoon Race to the Top streams. Great to have your support. Thank you, Imran. He says that I'm nice. Mage of Mages says, I subscribed, Leafy. Thank you so much, Mages. I really appreciate it. Trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. The channel has been growing very fast lately. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a mixture of the live streams and the weapon guide video that I made. I was hoping that would be sort of popular because I wanted it to help people out, but I had no idea it would blow up as much as it has. We're almost at 90,000 views on the weapon guide video right now. It's my most viewed video to date. Hoping to reach 100,000 views on it because that would just be insane. Uh-oh. I got splatted, but it's pretty good timing because Sambro actually put in a $10 super chat here. Thank you so much. He asks an amazing question. What sort of single-player features are you most looking forward to getting into multiplayer? I want a map with grind rails. Do you think it'll be like the first game where we barely get any? Man, I would be so upset about that because, as I'm guessing you know, hero mode is literally my favorite part of Splatoon. If they made a single-player Splatoon game where it was literally just hero mode, I would buy that. Like, I would buy that for $60. That's how much I love hero mode. So I was really hoping they would incorporate more of the hero mode aspects into the Splatoon 1 DLC maps, and we sort of saw that, right? For example, Anchovy Games incorporated a couple of things, and a few other maps did, but we didn't see a lot, right? So I'm really hoping that, you know, the developers of Splatoon will understand the concept of love here and give us the grind rails. That would make me very, very happy. If we could get... I feel like the Rolonium would be a little overpowered, a little game-breaking. But the ink furlers would be really cool. Maybe don't have them insta-splat anybody that they unfurl on. Triple kill, let's go. But maybe not have them insta-splat anybody they hit, but maybe deal 50 damage, similar to the Baller. That would be kind of nice. Uh-oh. Okay. So I killed 2 people before going down there. We have 2 people up. They're aced. We should be able to get the knockout here. But since we're right by their spawn, maybe we won't. Yeah, I'd go, number 1 would be grind rails. Number 2 would be ink furlers. The bounce pads would be really fun, but I can't really... I don't know. I would like to see them, for example, in Muscle Forge. If you look at how they use bounce pads in the Octarian fight map, that would be really cool. Awesome. We got the knockout there. That's pretty sweet. Motibeto asks, how do I earn moderator on your streams? I'm pretty active when you stream, and I follow the rules no matter what, so I think I've earned the privilege. I think you follow the rules too, Motibeto. I am currently not accepting moderator applications or anything like that, but if I do feel like adding moderators, then I know who I want to add, and I will say that I'm actually considering you. But yeah, if I add a moderator, it won't be because somebody asks to, it will be because I want to add someone. Thank you, Abby. Abby says, we need a highlight reel for how good Leafy is. Thank you. Alright, we're climbing in tower control, guys. This is nice. Squibby says, getting cracks on my bar makes me cringe. Hi, Vanport. Welcome. Welcome, Evelyn. Angrio says, mod me now, Leafy. Alright. So let's, Toxic Mist here. I don't really know what to do here. I should sort of get down in the action, but I'd like to kill this guy. See, like I said, skillless charger. All the range, none of the skill. Jet Squelcher really is the best of both worlds. Alright, let's go for the double here. Toss out a Toxic Mist. I would like to kill this guy, but there are so many slopes and stuff. Slosher is really good in Splatoon 2. Let's keep pushing. I don't see any reason not to. Oh, that's a really good reason not to. Tyler Rodriguez says, Leafy, you are cool. Thank you. Yeah, I just added a couple of Twitch mods because I was just reminded of the fact that we have literally none, and we probably should have at least a couple. So welcome Red Mario 5 and Angrio, who are the most active Twitch guys as far as I know. How's Aerospray in Ranked? Asked Imran. Do not play Aerospray in Ranked. Don't. Just don't. Unless you want all of your teammates to hate you. And all of your opponents to love you, I suppose. The only mode that it is marginally, maybe possibly slightly a little okay on would be Splat Zones, just because it's good at covering turf. But, you know, it's way too risky to really get in there and use the Aerospray. I'm really just trying to give it a little credit. Credit that it doesn't deserve. Do not use Aerospray in Ranked. If you guys are on Twitch, and you're a moderator on YouTube, let me know. As far as I know, none of the YouTube mods actually visit Twitch. Oh my god. Bomber sneaking up on me. This is intense. Yes! No, no, no! Come on! Seriously? Aw, jeez. Was Aerospray good in Splatoon 1? No, not really. It was in Turf War, I suppose. Oh! That was all my fault. That was literally all my fault. If I actually played that well, then we would not have lost there. We would not have gotten the knockout. I apologize to my teammates. I thought I could make the jump, and I could have, but I didn't. Welcome, True Asian Gamer 1. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Why shouldn't we use Aerospray, asks Rifley K. I can't pronounce that. 1396. It has awful accuracy, it has awful range, and it has awful damage. The only thing that it's good for is inking turf. So it's good in Turf War, that's for sure. Welcome, Emium. Thanks for following. Captain Falcon asks, would you be opposed to some of the old stages returning as retro? I'd love to see all of the old stages return. Except for Mori Towers, but you know how that is. Hey, call me Chris. It's great to see you. He says, I've been watching since the All Arms video. Thank you. You're pretty retro. And I just want to be that guy that you know and is a regular viewer because I am, and you're great. Thank you so much, Chris. I'll keep you in mind, and thank you so much for coming to the streams. It's great to have you. Really appreciate it. The All Arms video. Wow, that's pretty retro. Oh, that was a really good Dooley's tumble there. Psychotic, I agree. He says, my favorite is Humpback Pump Track. That's probably my favorite, too. I really like Shipyard. Oh, geez. There aren't any tracks that or maps that I love with a passion, though. There's none like, okay, controversial opinion here. I absolutely loved, now I can't even remember the name. But the port one, not Port Mackerel, but the other one, with the really large area in the middle. Why can't I remember its name? It was literally in the first test fire. If you guys remember, because I'm being stupid, please let me know. Thank you so much, Free Sambro, for the super chat. He says, ever thought of a 100% hero mode video? I do not do Let's Plays. I almost did a hero mode speedrun and recorded it, but I figured it would become obsolete. I could do a live stream if you guys want to see that. Just like 100% hero mode. But, other people are much better at Let's Playing than I am, and Let's Play isn't really the style for my channel. And other people have done, you know, all Sunken Scroll locations, all Sardinium locations. But, you know, I'm always up for another hero mode run if you guys would really watch me run through it. I've already run through it literally 10 times. Alright, let's go. Come on, just want to survive so we can take the lead, and I did. Mission accomplished. Throw out a Toxic Mist. Throw out another one. Hope my allies can support me. Thank you guys so much. Love you. Yeah, let's go, guys. Nice job. Salt Spray Rig, yes, okay. Says Toasted Wings. Yes, Salt Spray Rig was one of my favorite stages since Splatoon 1. No idea. Okay, wow. Thanks for the carries, McFinder. Really appreciate it. If someone follows you on Twitch, don't you give them a shout-out, Crystal? Yeah, I do. But I miss all the notifications because I'm playing ranked, so you really got to mention it in chat, and I will. Komo-san Gamer, welcome. He says, hey, I love your videos. I've been watching since your first video, my Yokai Watch one. Awesome. I hope you reach 10,000 soon. Thank you, Komo-san. Really appreciate it. Yes, run through hero mode. Yes, hero mode, please. Hero mode speedrun stream sounds fun, says Nicholas Williams. What else did other people say? Yeah, super chat hype. Thank you so much, Sambro. Really appreciate the support. And Squibby, too. Big shout out to you guys. Glaze says run through hero mode. Yeah, sounds good, says Sambro. Oh yeah, I liked Walleye Warehouse. That wasn't what I was talking about, but I really liked it. What's my second least favorite map? Asks Emoglobin. Ooh, in Splatoon 2? It's tough to decide. Okay, that's my least favorite map. The ally stands in front of you and you hit your gunshots on their big fat head. That's my least favorite map. The E-Leader 4K is my least favorite map. E-Leader 4K towers. That's what this map is, and that's why I hate it. What map do I really hate? I'm trying to remember now. There aren't really that many maps to hate. Guess you aren't asking what I hate, just what my second least favorite one is. Maybe... I don't know. I'm tempted to say Art Academy because I'm really bad on it, but I like it as a stage. I think it's well designed. I'm just bad on it. So I wouldn't say it's my least favorite. I'm just bad on it. Like, I don't do well. If you look at the Splat Zone streams and stuff, I don't really win that often. Missiles, please. Where the heck are they? Over there. Oh, okay. Pleasant surprise. Do Turf War next, says Sandra. Well, the title explicitly states Ranked Mode Live Stream, so you tell me if I'm going to do Turf War next. Draconic Flight says, Yo, Leafy, your streams are pretty fun. How do you get into YouTube and streaming? I made a website last August that I really need to update, and I wanted to get into YouTube as an extension of the website. The game that I was going to make videos as an extension of the website, make videos about, was actually supposed to come out. I thought it was going to come out at the beginning of this year, but it actually doesn't come out until the end of this year, which is why I haven't made any videos on it, obviously. But that is why I got into YouTube and streaming. Streaming, because some people asked me to, and people really enjoyed it. So I really enjoyed it too. I think it's super fun. I love playing games. I love talking to people. I have fun being social, you know. So this is really fun talking to you guys. It's great seeing all sorts of different people here. Like, we have people from all around the world, and that's just fascinating to me. Thanks for the carry, team. So I don't know. I do streaming because it's fun. That's why. I do video making because it's fun and because it supplements my writing. Thanks for coming, Angrio. I appreciate it. Do Turf War next, please. I'll do one round of Turf War, a single round of Turf War after I reach B+. How about that? Yeah, it's like Expector's Gaspa Strike. I just didn't want to alienate people that don't know about it right now, since this is Splatoon, not Yokai Watch stream. I remember, like, it's not still around, yeah. Mainly because there's no point to updating it. Auden, I normally really like their videos. I don't really like to talk about other people on stream and stuff. But, I heavily disagree with the points that they made in that one. Crazy says, hey Leafy, how often do you order your gear from Splatnet? I check it religiously every 2 hours, but Splatnet doesn't often have any good gear. I'm waiting for, you know, my classic abilities that I enjoy. Ink Recovery, Ink Resistance. Oh, I ordered the Ink Resistance Beret. That's really cute. I love that. I need to give it some good subs. Wow, thank you so much, Zambro, for the triple super chat. That's pretty intense. That's pretty super chat hype right there. Oh, I thought that was a person, but that's actually a suction bomb. The ultimate trap. I'll probably read the super chat after I die here, which, yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. He says, gotta go for the night, but enjoyed myself. See you soon. Thank you so much for coming, Sambro. Really appreciate the support. Wow. Big shoutouts to you. If you guys donate, let me know if you have a Twitter or something so I can tag you and thank you. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna go well. Oh man, is this just gonna be a one-sided slaughter? Little Squid Academia, I love that. I'm so glad they brought back the Miiverse. That's just the best part of Splatoon. Not gonna lie, a big part of why I enjoyed Salt Spray Rig is because it had the best, like, Miiverse locations. I saw a lot of SpongeBob memes on Salt Spray. Bam! Get you as you're in the air. Or not, I suppose. How do I feel about the map rotation? I think that I would have liked more maps on launch considering how many Splatoon 1 had, but it's understandable why they didn't. I think that the developers really know what they're doing when it comes to rolling things out, familiarizing players with certain game mechanics. They did a fantastic job of introducing basic maps at the beginning of the game and slowly rolling out more complicated ones, such as Anchovy Games and Can't Triggerfish towards the end of the game's life cycle. And I trust that they'll do the same for this one. The developers also said that by the end of the first year of updates, Splatoon 2 will have more maps than Splatoon 1. So I think that the map rotation is fine for now. However, I would like to see the number of maps in the rotation increase to 3 later on. But the 2 hours, it works really fine for me. I think it's great. Sorry talking a little fast because I am thinking fast right now and trying to fit in a lot of information into a little time. Hopefully you understood that. Let me know if I'm talking too fast and I'll try and slow down. I would like to not die right now, but I probably will. Yeah, I didn't do that very well. Good game. That was a slaughter. Yeah, I do hate how Salmon Run only comes once every 2 days. You know, I never thought of it like that way. Thought of it like that way. That's not coherent English. I never thought of it in that way, Komo-chan. He says, doesn't the color combination remind you of peanut butter and jelly? That's kind of funny. Alright, we got one crack, guys, but it's okay. How do you get ability chunks as Skyward Gamer? By playing Salmon Run or scrubbing gear. It takes away your subs and gives you chunks of the subs that you take away. It is the top of the hour, exactly 8 p.m., so just a little reminder for you guys, this product is provided by Nintendo. Thank you, Nintendo. You guys are the best. If you guys are interested in a 3DS stream, let me know. I haven't started Miitopia yet. I do have Hey Pikmin. I'll be reviewing those at some point soon, but I haven't had a chance to complete them, and I only do formal reviews of games after I finish them. I feel like that's the only right way. Layton is a special circumstance where I'm technically not reviewing it. My review of it will come out later, but I am going to talk about my impressions of it as a port. I'm working on that video tonight, because I feel like that's a very important topic. In case you're wondering, I do feel like Layton's Mystery Journey is the first ever example of a port done perfectly for mobile devices. I've never seen something done in this way before. Square Enix sort of did so with their DS Final Fantasy releases, but those were, 8 years later. This is simultaneous release on 3DS and mobile, and it's the exact same experience. Pretty incredible to me, as somebody who loves 3DS games but hates the 3DS's awful resolution. How much do you like Pikmin, asked Sabby? Pikmin 2 is my favorite game of all time. Do I Pikmin? I do. I love Pikmin 101 Leafy, says Mage of Mages. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do Deathless. So, I might stream my Deathless run of the game. Basically, each level will, like, the level select icon will turn golden and have a little Pikmin icon if you complete it without any deaths. You can retry it as many times as you want. So, I'll just stream myself trying to do the Deathless stuff, I guess. Wow, Jack M just got to B+. Congratulations. He says, maybe I'll get in the stream with you. Ooh, that would be really funny. Uh-oh. Can we hop on? Thanks. Awesome. When I say we, usually I just mean me. I don't know why I say we. Don't you dare come near me. Get your filthy tentacles away from my tower. Ka-chow. Yeah! That's what I thought, Alex. Oh, what? I was not paying attention. I got a little too cocky there. Got a little too excited. Dylan says, I hope they make a big Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game for Switch. I do too, but only if they go back to the sprite art. The sprite art was a huge part of the game's charm for me. Explorers of Sky was one of my favorite games of all time. That was a pretty nice knockout there. I'm hyped. Why don't you play rollers, asked Gabby? Because I'm not very good with them. I'm good with Jet Squelcher, as you can see, so I play it. Ka-chow! Da-na-na-na-na-na. Great to see you, Henry. Thanks for coming. One more win. Let's go. What's better, normal dualies or dapple dualies, asks Astral. Either or. They're both very different. I think that normal dualies are better. Crystal says, I did follow, but your focus didn't notice, so my Twitch name is Ichima-senpai, and I followed. Thank you very much, Crystal, for the follow. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to follow. We're almost at 1,000 Twitch followers and 10,000 YouTube subscribers, which is generally the proportion 1 to 10 that I've been noticing. I'm very excited, extremely excited. We'll have to do something special for 10,000 subscribers and 1,000 followers. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Let me know in the chat. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know on Discord so I have something a little more permanent, something I can screen cap. Because I'll do whatever you guys want to see. I was thinking, I don't know, I feel like this will be kind of lame since basically everybody is already doing this. But I thought to celebrate 10,000 subscribers, we could do something fun with Miitopia and putting you guys in that. But, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of generic since basically everybody's like, ooh, let's do Miitopia Let's Play with subscribers. So that wouldn't be too exciting. So let me know if you have any cool ideas. Hey, Octoboy. Leave. 17 frames to Splat, guys. Fair and balanced. Nicholas asked Leafy, do you do the overlay thingy? No, I looked into it more, and Twitch's contract, I suppose, has changed because they say any and all live gaming content can only be on Twitch if you're a Twitch partner. I guess I got tired of people using the loophole. Kim or Sean splatted me. I'm not entirely sure which one, but either Kim or Sean splatted me there. Well, that was kind of embarrassing. Splatoon private matches with subscribers. Yeah, we could do that. That would be fun. I feel like we should do something a little grander, though. I can't think of what that would be, but I feel like we should. Instead of just a normal, like, subscriber Saturday style stream. Aw, man, you got me. Chris asks, have you played Pokemon before? Because I would love to watch you play that for 10K. What kind of question is that? I just said Explorers of Sky is one of my favorite games, so absolutely, I have played every single generation of Pokemon and most of the spin-offs. Favorite spin-off is Snap. Favorite mainline game is Soul Silver, in case you're curious. Second favorite spin-off is Explorers of Sky. Pro Controller or Joy-Con, asks Dylan. Good question. I use Pro Controller. The Splatoon 2 edition, to be more precise. Let's go. Double splat. Team Cali Maria or Pearl Marina? Pearl Marina. Uh-oh. That was bad. That was just really bad. Yokai Watch 2 or Pokemon Tourney? That could be kind of cool. I don't think we have enough new subscribers that play Yokai Watch, though. So maybe like a Splatoon or ARMS tourney. Do I prefer cats or dogs? Dogs. Let's go. Get me some missiles, please, and thank you. Oh, geez, auto bomb. My least favorite thing in the entire game. How did that even splat me? I was like 10 million miles away. If you're asked, can I play Wii U games on the Switch? Yeah, sure. If you can shove the disc into the tiny cartridge slot that the Switch has, then maybe you can. But I don't know if anybody's managed to do that yet. Uh-oh, blaster. That's never fun. I feel like a bomb was dropped on me, but it actually wasn't. Ah, dang it, blaster. I hate blaster and tower control. Crystal asks, do you like potatoes? Yeah, I like them. They're pretty good. Squiffy says, I can't tell if Leafy is an offensive, defensive, objective, or support player. I just do whatever I want to. It's solo queue, dude. You do whatever your teammates don't want to do, which is play the game, is what that usually entails. Like, that guy deserved to die, so I got him. Aw, jeez. Blasters and tower control, you know? Am I right, guys? Good game. Sandra asks, are you Team Minecraft or Team Roblox? I don't play either of those games. I've always been under the impression that Roblox is a total shovelware game, though. But in recent times, a lot of subscribers ask me if I play it, so I suppose it's not. I did play Minecraft when it first came out, and I enjoyed it. I wasn't, like, insanely into it. What's your favorite breakfast? Asked Derpster. All I eat for breakfast is oatmeal. Nicholas Williams asks, has anyone actually tried shoving a PS Vita cartridge in the Switch yet? Dude, can I play IVT Colorful on my Switch? That would be intense. Here's where headphones asks, Team Pearl or Team Marina? Pearl. Hey, it's DB Marsh. I've played with this guy before. I recognize his name. Welcome, Aaron Sukov. He says, hi, Leafy. I'm new here. Already love your channel. Thank you so much. Glad you found me. Glad you're loving the channel. If you guys are new, like so many of you are, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to let me know that you subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you, as cliche as that sounds. I really do. I am absolutely just blown away by how quickly the channel has grown in the past 2 months. We've gained 7,500 subscribers, or rather, almost. We're almost at 10,000. Just so close. And I would love to get there within the week. Because I think we can. Foxwings just completely sniping me there. With the, geez, they not only have a Splat Charger, but a Gootuber. I really want to try out the Gootuber just for the cheese that you can pull off with it. With that 5-second, I thought I could take him out. With that 5-second charge hold, Just insane. Brandon Ram says, Leafy, any tips on persuading my parents on getting me a Switch? One big thing about the Switch is that it's never going to have a period where you're not using it. The Switch is getting one fantastic game every month for at least the rest of this year. We get Rabbids in August, we get Pokken and Fire Emblem in September, if I'm correct. We get Mario Odyssey in October. We get Xenoblade in November. And we have some unannounced Switch games coming out this year as well. So that's one really big factor about the Switch. It's such an incredible purchase, at least in my opinion. Please note that although Nintendo sends me products, they obviously don't influence my opinion on the products, and in this case of the Nintendo Switch itself, I was not sent a Switch. I stood out in the cold outside of Best Buy for a midnight release for like 6 hours and froze my feet off. So, anything that I say about buying a Switch is just, you know, absolutely completely from the perspective of a consumer that spent money on it. Oh, hey! Push the objective. I got the lead. That's pretty nice. Ryan says, you should collab with Dude. He's a great guy. He's on my friends list, actually. He sent me a friend request since we both got the game early, and we played a lot together, but I'm not exactly on his level, in case you couldn't tell. So, I would say no. Uh-oh. Also, I don't really do collaborations, unfortunately. I do with, like, some personal friends of mine. But that's about it. I'm sort of, like... I'm trying to phrase this in a way that doesn't sound, like, really cocky and more highlights the fact that it's a flaw of my character. But I'm very, like, quote-unquote independent, I suppose. I'm not exactly easy to work with, I guess. I just sort of do my own thing. That was a pretty long-winded answer, but I'm kind of focusing on tower control right now, so I can't find anything else to answer from the chat. What rank am I at right now? B, as the title says and the thumbnail says. Abby says, people need to compliment your voice more, Leafy. Thank you. They actually compliment my voice pretty often, though that thank you was pretty ugly right there. Little voice crack. But, it's always pretty funny when they do, because I never thought that I had a pretty fantastic voice. But, not to say that it is fantastic, but, it was an understatement. It was, a quality, humorous literary technique, in which by saying pretty fantastic, it implies, the exact opposite. Uh-oh. This Charger dude just, like, spamming the heck out of that R2 right there. And he got me with it. Can you stream Turf Wars sometime at Skyra Gamer? I'll do a Turf War match after we get to B+, I suppose. Oh boy. Who's my favorite Animal Crossing character, as Neon? That's a good question. I do love Animal Crossing. I've played them all, including Happy Home Designer. My favorite Animal Crossing character is probably Digby. I tried my best. Crazy, yes. I was gonna make like a lore video about that, but I don't know how many people would actually be interested. He asked, do you think they'll do a Hero Mode DLC to talk about the whereabouts of Cuttlefish and Agent 3? So initially I was like, well, they wouldn't do stuff with Agent 3 because they don't want to upset people with a canonical design, but then the Sunken Scroll showing the canonical design for Agent 3 happened. Agent 3 is canonically a girl. So because of that, in an interview with the developers earlier on, they asked, will we see Cuttlefish? And they were like, I don't know, maybe, really cryptic about it. And so pretty obviously, they intended on showing us Captain Cuttlefish, but he hasn't appeared yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see an update, or rather, maybe I'm just being too hopeful. I know there were some unused ideas from Splatoon 1's Hero Mode, if you look at the initial Hero Mode trailer, that didn't even make it into Splatoon 2. So there's a lot of potential. Plus, we don't have any Octoling gear, which is highly suspicious. We don't have any Exposition on Marina, which is also highly suspicious. So I'd say that the gates are open. Plus, since you don't get any gear for leveling up to 50 in Splatoon 2, that's also kind of suspicious. It shows that they're probably going to add more levels, which means probably going to get a big 2.0 update. I know that the Japanese Twitter tweeted something about having a big weapon balance update in August. I doubt that'll be the 2.0 update, but when we do get a big one, I'm guessing it'll include a hero mode thing. Crimson Arzros asks, Sleepy, what is your favorite Fire Emblem meme? I will accept your challenge, but what does he say? I am no general. I am Crown Prince Xander of Nor, and it's like a picture of a little kid in a cardboard box holding a cardboard sword. It's really funny. I'll have to tweet it out. Uh-oh. Booyah! Crazy says, do we get to see the Bamboozler and its master in action? If they release the Bamboozler, I'll totally play it. I love the Bamboozler. I thought it was really fun. Let's see here. You love to see a lore video, says Crazy Hongai. Yeah, I'll work on it. I can't say it'll come soon, but it's something that I want to do. What do I have my sensitivity at? Asks Dryden. That's a good question. -3 for gyro, -1 for stick. I hate Splatoon, says Imposter. Me too, dude. That's why I have over 200 hours in it. Oh! Blasters are so fun to play against. That was a really enjoyable interaction right there. I'm happy. Where are these guys? Do I think Judd is cute? Yes, but I think Lil Judd is cuter. Booyah. Nice job, I can't read that. Morganith. Nice. Don't you ever try that again, Kevin. I haven't really been using my Toxic Mist lately. That's an issue. Okay, I hate sloshers. So glad they got nerfed. But only their special weapons got nerfed. Which is... does not make me happy. Wasn't the fact that they could kill you in 2 shots that got nerfed. Favorite map, asks Death Madness. I don't know. It's tough to say. Probably in this game, Pump Track. Dryden says, oh wow, Crazy, I thought you would have sensitivity up high. No, that's way too imprecise for me. I need it low so I can be nice and precise, because I'm bad at aiming. Whoops. Crystal asks, you ever sometimes get so salty you stop playing for an hour or something? I wouldn't say salty, but I get like this huge adrenaline rush, I suppose, is the best way to put it, when playing ranked. And then if I play for too long while at that high intensity, I get so like burnt out and just tired that I cannot physically play. But I wouldn't call that salt. Talking while streaming helps mitigate that though, which is why I'm able to play ranked for longer. Okay, Slosher is going to kill me because it's a Slosher, so I should just back off. Missiles, because why not? Maybe that's why not, but the blaster would have killed me anyway. Do I like Octobrush? It's pretty OP, yes, Dylan. I like it, yeah. I think it's powerful. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, but it's powerful. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die from this Ink Storm. Like I said, I was gonna die from the Ink Storm. tried my best. Aw, jeez. Are you gonna stream Salmon Run tomorrow, SJJ? I'll stream it the day after, probably. Oh boy. Oh, phew, didn't even get the third crack there, nice. AC Kret says, Leaf, you mentioned you want to work on your writing. Are you working towards a career in a writing field? No. By writing, I mean writing articles about video games. I have a website. It's about Yokai Watch. That's what I meant by writing. I just need to write some stuff for our database, basically. Hello, Bambi, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I know this is a late stream, but it's always fun to have you. We are almost at B+ rank on tower control. How exactly do you record the Switch? Ask streaming and other stuff. I use an Elgato Game Capture HD, the old one, and OBS. Brandon Ram says, Leafy, do you like any anime? Yes, I love a lot of anime, actually. I get asked about it pretty frequently on stream, so you guys probably know this already. My favorite is Fooly Cooly. I like anything by Gainax and Trigger. My favorite anime movie is Kimi no Nawa, or Your Name. My favorite manga is Cardcaptor Sakura. What other important info is there? I think I covered the basics there, the usual questions I get about that stuff. And the one that I'm going to watch next is Little Witch Academia, because I like the movies. Most used weapon in tower control is Tri-Slosher for league battles. Yeah, Tri-Slosher is insanely powerful. I've heard some Japanese players think that the hitbox is disjointed, but I don't know how reliable that is. Derpster says, don't get cooked, stay off the hook. I agree. Keep going, says Sandra. I hope to. Oh boy. Can we get the gal here, please? Ah, see, they just kill me in like one shot. Because I had ink damage. Yeah, Twitch chat is not as active as YouTube chat. It's just kind of the way it is. YouTube's the main place to be. But YouTube is also wildly inconsistent with its connection. No one saw that. Close your eyes, please. I could be playing a lot better right now. I'm just not doing anything is the issue. I'm not contributing anything. I might as well be AFK. I'm not getting kills. I'm not getting map control. I'm not pushing the objective. Alright, a triple missiles is not bad. See, if I was good at aiming, then I would have killed him there, but I'm not, so I didn't. Still got him, though. Oh, nice! 10 missiles. Walked right into them. Fantastic. Q-Rabbit says, I love, my favorite part is when Marie says, don't get cooked. Our catchphrase was better. My favorite part is, in the fifth world. When you're at the part with all of, like, the ink rollers. And she goes, I know this is really difficult for you, but try not to get hit here. And I'm like, okay, Marie. Alright. Chill, okay? The blaster DC, says Claudio. Did we seriously get a DC? Is that why we're losing here? We don't have a blaster, though. Did their blaster DC? Are we losing a 3v4? Nope. Oh boy. I should have gone for Kevin, but I got a little too scared. Good game. Probably gonna get a third crack here. If I get a third crack, I might stop ranked for the day. I'm not a big fan of these maps. I'll get to B+ off stream, and then we'll resume with B+ on Sunday. Or Saturday. Yeah. We'll do a turf war round, and then we'll end. AC Cred asks, Leafy, did you have a least favorite stage while playing through Octo Canyon with all the weapons? Yes. Experimentorium is just awful. Everything else is okay. Tom B says, there's no scroll that confirms Agent 3 is female. Actually, there is. I'll show it to you right now. Since this is an extremely common question on streams. Believe it or not. Like, this is very, very common that comes up. I'll show it to you right now. And let this never be questioned again. Right here, on the right side of the screen. That's Agent 3 wearing the hero headphones, you can see. And they have long hair, so it's a girl. That's Marina on the back, by the way, as an Octoling. Death Madness, thank you so much. She says, I love your channel so much that I made 2 playlists for you. That's awesome, thank you. I really appreciate that. Wow, Nazu just got to B+. Congratulations. I'm 1 match away. Let's go Splash-o-Matic, since that is highly requested. Tomby says, seems odd they do that though, seeing as the player character could be either. Not really odd, considering that the Pokemon games have canonical protagonists as well, in the World Tournament in Black and White. Thanks for coming, Chris, really appreciate it. It's great to see you. Alright. Booyah. My goal for Turf War is really just grind experience and money by inking as much as possible. Not exactly be useful or win. So this includes avoiding any and all conflict. I don't think so, Stingray. Chargers, please leave. Turf War is a place for fun and grinding experience, not ruining other people's fun by forgoing any and all point gaining in order to prevent other people from playing the game. If you could let me have fun, that would make you really happy. If you could let me grind money, which is the only reason people play this mode. F Madness says, one is all your videos, one is your hard research. That is awesome, dude. That is super cool, thank you. Oh yeah. Bin, VJ, and Stozzles. Okay, thanks. Much appreciated. Do you like the Splat Brell? Asks Saul. Yes, I love it. Can't wait to get it. What? And I'm not doing incredible. When I use Arrow Meme, I can get at least 1,000 by 1 minute. Double kill though. In 4. Awesome. Is this rank mode? No, this is Turf War. People kept requesting it, so we're ending off the stream with a Turf War match. With Splash-o-Matic, the most requested weapon. Jack M, thank you so much. He says, I have officially found my new favorite YouTuber. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If you guys are liking the stream and you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe. Even if you're subscribed, if you haven't turned on notifications, make sure you do that by clicking the bell icon, then clicking the little checkbox and clicking confirm, because that way you won't miss any of the future Splatoon 2 streams, which are a little more sporadic than the ARMS ones due to the stage rotation schedules. Nice try, Jewel. Oops. Alright, good game. Music says, I love you, Leafy, because you're the only daily Splatoon 2 streamer I know. Awesome. I'm trying to stream daily for that reason. I figured people would enjoy that. I agree, Nazu. He says, they should have only charger rooms. I understand they need somewhere to practice, but it's still not fun to play against them. Like, come on. Turf War is a place to grind experience and money, not to make your sole purpose preventing people from doing that. But they do need a place to practice. Like, please don't go into ranked without playing charger. So, it's very difficult. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate all of you guys coming out. Sorry for slapping the table there. It's great to see you guys. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hope that we can make it to 10K soon. Gonna do something fun. If you have any suggestions, let me know on Twitter or Discord or anything like that. Thank you so much. See you soon.